How to use option routes to get one-play touchdowns against your opponent. Coming up next. Hey, this is Full Game Prometheus, the only YouTuber that shows you full games of all the tips and schemes I post on my channel. I show you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So guys, you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe button, also that notification icon so you can never miss an upload. So guys, I'm in the lab. I'm working on a run and shoot scheme breakdown for my YouTube channel and also for my patrons. I'll have more in-depth information for my patrons, but this is going to be a couple different plays I'm going to go ahead and highlight for the YouTube channel. If you guys want to see more breakdowns, you can go to my Patreon. So I want to talk about a particular base play that I'm going to call out of the huddle. Now, I want to stress this play works best if you are on the left side of the hash. So if you're on the left side of the hash, you're going to get better passing lanes, and it's going to get you more opportunities to go ahead and get one-play touchdowns. It's very simple reads, but I want to stress the importance that whoever is your primary slot receiver, your slot receiver, you want to have your best, most athletic wide receiver, someone that's got the best route running, who has the best catching traffic, and preferably whoever's your fastest wide receiver, because this is going to give you an opportunity for one-play touchdowns. So the play we're going to take a look at is in the very middle, which is 60 slide, and it's got a very unique play concept. You can find it in the 60 go too, but I think it's more effective with the 60 slide. This is what I've actually tested the most. We're going to run this against random nickel defenses. So we've got double A gap, 3-3-5 odd. We've got the 3-3-5 wide, and then obviously the 2-4-5 nickel. And basically, this is a very simple play to set up. Now I can run it stock, but I find that it doesn't provide me a lot of options. The route by Jones Jr. can get shut down by one cornerback based on his route options. So what I like to do is I like to go ahead and do an in route that provides me an underneath route that I can hit based on my reads. Now, my primary read is going to be the slot receiver, which is going to be Galloway. He's going to be my primary read, and the reason why is that he's going to beat cover 2. He's also going to go ahead and give me a one-play touchdown opportunity against cover 3, and he's also going to give me a fast read against man coverage. The only play that really shuts this thing down would be a cover 4 drop, show 2, but I think a lot of players use it early on in the season and have kind of gravitated away from it. So if you have run into somebody that runs a lot of cover 4, show 2, this is probably not the play for you, but I want to show you why this play is so special, and it's something you might want to consider throwing into your scheme if you have the ability to do so. So we're going to go ahead and do an in with Jones, and we're going to watch that slot receiver right here. So against man coverage, he's going to stop on a dime and actually give you a fast read to get rid of the ball. So if he's running a lot, so if you're going against someone that's running a lot of man blitzes, that's going to be an easy shot. Now, another thing too is that you're going to get this crazy passing lane against any kind of cover 3 blitzes. So if guys come down and cover 3 blitzes, you're going to be able to pass that. But what makes this play special is what will happen next if he's in a cover 3 shell with a buzz zone. So let's see if we get it. Okay, see how this is a buzz zone? This will give you a one-play touchdown, especially if you have a super elite wide receiver in that slot position. Now, one of the things I've noticed is that a lot of people play cover 3, and if they do rolling coverage, where this is a cover 3 right here, this is a mid-safety rolling to the middle third, and then you've got another cover 3 that's sliding down here into a third. Basically, the buzz zone, this defender should come down and play this route. But what happens with this play is the buzz zone comes down, and then this rolling safety doesn't get over, and it's going to allow you a very fast passing lane to go ahead and get a good completion, and you're going to catch the ball in stride and have an opportunity to get a one-play touchdown. So I've been labbing this particular play. I've been using in play noun functions, and I'm seeing that if you have a guy that runs a lot of cover 3 and he expects a buzz zone to take this route away, it doesn't. It actually goes ahead and reads it correctly and goes down the seam, giving you a one-play touchdown opportunity. Now, if it's a man blitz, he should stop, or if he crosses over for cover 2. So let me kind of show you the progressions with this against where I'm predicting the defense is a little bit better. If the guy's using a lot of man blitzes, watch Galloway. He should stop and give you a nice separation for a nice 10-yard gainer. So that's what's cool about this particular play, is that it does give you that opportunity. Why I like to do the in route on the backside, it just gives me another area to go and pop my opponent, and it's more predictable than an option run off the left. I don't like the option run off the left is not as predictable based on the coverage. But Galloway, I know he's going to stop against man coverage, and I'm going to be able to get up a good 15 yards, 10-yard completion with that. Now, against cover 2, what's going to happen with Galloway, he's going to do a post route. And the yellow zone, if it's a mid-read, the yellow zone typically does not carry with it. So you'll be able to go ahead and get a passing lane. So as you can see how he actually does that little post route. What I'll do is I'll pass lead towards the right sideline or on the inside, and actually he'll go up to get easy completion. Now, I do an in route underneath that, just so it gives me another area to go. But you can see how he doesn't get covered by the yellow zone. So your opponent's going to have to do a deep blue or make some kind of an adjustment. So this is a nice play to actually have in your scheme, because it does essentially beat all types of coverages against your opponent. So even against a highlighted guy, he's actually in a good position to get that ball. Now against cover 3, once again, watch Galloway. A lot of times what happens is the guy's not going to cover correctly, and you're going to get a one-play touchdown opportunity. So that's why this play is so special. A lot of people like to use cloud coverage. They like to use cover 3 shells as a base shell. That's why this play is really, really important to basically have in your arsenal when you're running this run and shoot play, because it does blow that up. I can't spam it because your main read is going to be Galloway. He's going to be the main area we're going to go to, but you can see the coverages just don't play that, and I'm getting rid of the ball within a matter of seconds. So a smart player, if you spam this play, essentially he's going to start manually taking that guy out of position. But a lot of times that's after he's given up a couple touchdowns. So it's a good base play to call. Also on the backside, you've got this little hitch route that you can hit. So sometimes the defenders will carry, and you'll be able to hit that backside route. So we'll see how this happens right here. So you can go ahead and hit that really quick. The defender's playing it perfectly, but you can see how that passing lane is open. Let's see if we can try it one more time. No, I'll take the one-play touchdown instead. Now, the defense that shuts this down is going to be cover 4 for the most part. They're going to get players in position, so that's why I have that in route. That I actually hot routed, because it just gives me a fast reader progression and allows me to go and have somebody just to go ahead and check that ball down underneath. But you can see for the most part, cover 4 will lock this up. Palms will lock this up. Cover 4 drop will lock this particular play up. It's going to put players in position to go ahead and take that away. So I would recommend, if you got a guy that's been sprinkling palms or cover 4 into their scheme, obviously you want to probably check out of this play and use some of the other plays I'll show on my Patreon account. But against anybody that runs cover 3, you can definitely go ahead and really destroy your opponent with it. So this is a really good play. The 60 slide out of this pistol formation, trips formation. Really, really good play. So guys, if you do like these type of tips, go ahead and make sure you smash that like button. And I'll be rolling out more offensive and defensive tips to take your game to the next level. So once again, thank you for your support, and until next time.